even our intro used at the beginning, and it was one of felzbug's old intros. Jeez, he doesn't even use that intro anymore. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Well, it's been about 2 weeks, 2 weeks, since I made my last review, because this idiot over here is off doing a stupid show. Yeah, I know. You look like Wolverine with those stupid sideburns. Anyways, seriously, yeah, he's been busy, and he went into Tech Week, and then he went into opening, and blah, 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 and he had, like, a matinee, and he had an evening show on Saturday, and, plus he had an audition. What are you trying to do? Keep busy? Anyway, I was sitting here, over there, just being bored, nothing to do, talking to my felzbug puppet, because I don't have the real felzbug here. No, I gotta jump in the time machine, jump over to Taiwan, and oh, it's so complicated. Anyways, yep, I was bored. But I did get to have a little bit of fun, because this idiot took me out for Black Friday. Hey, yeah, we didn't like stand in line or anything. No, we were smart. We just went later in the day and, just shopping normally, because we were just going shopping. But anyways, you know what we found? Oh my gosh, I got to get the following. Sitting all by itself at Target was this Metal Gear Solid 5, or V, The Phantom Pain. And it was, like I said, it was all by itself. It was on the little cardboard shelf thing that they had there. And I thought, oh, sure enough, this isn't for sale. This can't be for sale. It's like a $50 game. So I carried it around thinking, yeah, right, like I'm going to be able to get this. And I scanned it. It was $25. Like even, seriously, I was so happy. And I put it in the PlayStation 3 and tried it out. Oh my gosh, the graphics are amazing. I absolutely love it. And to everybody out there that left me a comment that said, hey, yeah, Phantom Pain is on PS3. Look, you were right. And you know what? Seriously, I love it. Now, that's all I got for, like, Black Friday, or whatever you want to call it, but I did get a few other little things that I won't be reviewing, but I thought I'd show them off really quick, that I thought was really cool, seriously. Now, the first one is this. When I went to Toys R Us, they had some more of these science fiction vinyl figures from Funko, and they're the Mystery Mini Series 2! That's right, and they've got, as you can see, Godzilla, Lilu, there's some Cylons, and there's Captain Kirk. Over there, there's Voltron, Doc Brown, Neo, and if you turn the box, you'll see nothing! Absolutely nothing! I love that movie. Anyways, if you look at the back of the package, you will also find everything that's available in these. But it's blind bags, like I said, so you don't know what you're going to get. You see, like, there's an alien, there's Queen, a Queen. There's the alien Queen, then there's Kane. I don't know what I was trying to say. There's a Cylon, and there's Neo, there's Captain Kirk. I mean, there's everybody. Check it out. It's awesome. I love that Iron Giant over there. They're so cool. And there's a Lilu. Now, I went and got 1 box of these from Toys R Us, and then I went to Hot Topic, and I ended up buying 2 more of them, because there's the buy one, get one 50% off, sale that's always going on at Hot Topic. Now, this is only this one right here is the Hot Topic box, and this one over here is the Toys R Us box. And as you can see, the Lilus are different. You cannot get this Lilu here at Hot Topic, and you cannot get this one at Toys R Us, which is kind of weird. But anyways, I got 3 of them all total, and when I opened them up, I ended up getting the following. I got doubles, but if you're gonna get doubles, this is the one to get, because check it out! 2 Cylons look really cool together. I think that is awesome. Now, one of these came from Toys R Us, one of them came from Hot Topic, like I said, and even though I got doubles, I thought these things look really cool displayed together, so it didn't make me sad. But the last one that I got was the one I wanted the absolute most, and it is so cool, so that's what I'm going to show you now! Now, out of all the ones available, and all the ones you'd think I'd really want, which I like them all, this is the one I wanted the most, and I cannot believe that this is the one I got. Check it out. This thing is so cool looking. I love this little super deformed Voltron. He looks so amazing. I mean, seriously, this is probably the cutest Voltron I have ever seen in my entire life, and I love all the colors on him. His size is pretty good. I mean, it's awesome. He is so cool. Let's look at him from behind. Seriously, if they made a Voltron, set to collect that looked like this, all super deformed, I would buy every one of them. Seriously, this is so cool. Now, the other thing that I got that was cool was something that this idiot over here got. You know how, like, when, a show opens and people will give girls flowers and stuff like that as good show gifts and stuff? Well, I had somebody that my wife knew that came to see the show, and the person brought me a good show gift. It was a little bag, and inside the bag was, oh man, it's so cool. They found out through my wife that I like those little Five Nights at Freddy's little keychains, right? Well, they got me a little keychain. It was just one of the little blind bags, and I was all, yay! But I was thinking, oh man, I've got so many of them, I probably won't get the, like, 3 that I'm missing. Well, I opened it up and found the following. I finally got a normal chica, that's right, and she looks awesome. I love it. And seriously, I got that one with the little cupcake a couple of times. I sent King Slime one. I just was like, really? I don't need another one of those. And when I saw the yellow, at first I thought I got Golden Freddy, and then it dawned on me that it was Chica, and I was like, oh no, I've got Chica. But then I saw this one, and I was very happy. Good show gift indeed. Now, over the last 2 weeks, I have gotten a few other things, but like I said, I'll probably try to review them. But, yeah, all that stuff was just little things I just wanted to show off that, you know, little tiny things that made me happy. And seriously, that's all you can look for in life are the small things that make you smile and be happy. And, well, today's review is something that I ordered like 2 months ago. Seriously, how long? 2 months. Yeah, I ordered this thing and thought, oh, yeah, it won't take long to get here. It took a long time to get here, and apparently I think they lost my order or something. I don't know what happened, but I ended up getting it about a week ago, and I've been dying to play with it. But technically I already have it, so it wasn't killing me not to open it. So anyways, today's review will be on the following! Now, about a year ago I reviewed this figure, which I was really anticipating getting, because Age of Extinction, the Transformers movie, it was alright. I didn't really like the movie a lot. The one thing I did like, you know, of course, is the special effects, but the one thing that I really liked was Lockdown, because I was thinking, the movie needed more of that. I mean, the way he acted and stuff, and the character, the car, everything. It just looked really cool. I loved his voice, although I wish Lance Henriksen would have done his voice, but that's just because of the cartoon. But anyways, seriously, I got the Lockdown toy, I was really happy with it, but he's super small. I mean, he's tiny. And I wish that they had made him bigger, because, like, you know, this is a deluxe figure, and it's not very big at all, especially in robot mode. Car mode, you can kind of let it get away, you know, allow it, but honestly, it's too small in both modes. Anyway, I was watching the following.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. Today I'm taking a look at the Deformation Robot Mode Changeable.
That's right, I was watching Ben's Collectibles review of this figure a few months ago, in fact, and in the review he talks about where he got it, so I went straight there and I ordered it, so I have him to thank for it. So thank you, Ben, for reviewing this figure. It is awesome. I haven't transformed it yet. I can't wait to transform it, but it is so awesome in hand, and thank you, man, for reviewing it and telling me that it existed, because I have one now. So today's review will be on the following! Who knew that a plastic bag could hold so much greatness? Because check this out. Now you might be saying, hey, that's the same figure you just showed. Well, it is, but it's so much nicer. We'll show a comparison in a minute. But this is how you get it out of the box they send it. There's no packaging or anything like that. You just get it in a little plastic bag. Underneath there, you'll see some instructions hiding underneath the figure. And then there's another second bag or whatever that comes with his extra replaceable head and his giant head gun and his missile that goes inside there. So that is awesome. So let's pull him out of the bag and see what he looks like. Now, if there was ever a figure from the movie universe that needed a larger figure, it would be Lockdown, and this thing looks amazing. As you can see, it looks almost identical to the smaller deluxe version, except for the following. If you look there, he's got full windshields, which is awesome, because if you look at the little one, you'll find that someone either broke out his windshield or maybe somebody left it down before they got out. Now, that's kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, except for in robot mode, the windshields would be seen on his back or whatever, and you know, who cares? I mean, they should have just put him on there anyways. But you know what? It's still a cool toy. You'll also notice he has a Decepticon symbol there painted on, which is kind of strange. The other one doesn't have it, but hey, it's a knockoff, so what do you expect? But anyways, I don't even think he was supposed to be in the Decepticon group anyways. He was more like a mercenary. But that's what he looks like there. And one of the other things that I noticed is different. If you look right there at the front of his car, it's just got a little Lamborghini logo, but it's not. It's just a little gold logo. But if you look at the knockoff, I don't know how well you'll see that, but they actually went all out and painted the little Lamborghini logo, and that is so cool. But anyways, this thing looks amazing, and the best way to show you how amazing this thing looks is to compare the two. Because until you show them side by side, you might think they're the same exact toy, but nope, look at the size difference. Now, it's not much bigger, but in hand, it feels a lot bigger. It is awesome. And really what Lockdown needed, this is so cool. Now, you're probably saying, hey, what did he come with? Well, I already showed you that at the beginning. It was in clear bags. Couldn't you see it? Anyways, there's his gun that goes on top of his head. There's the little missile that goes inside there. And then there's his robot masked face or whatever when he came up out of the water. And I think he had it when he was walking down the street, too. And then over here, he's got some instructions, and that's very cool. Now, I'm not going to put this head on there because I really like his robot face. I don't know. I just think it looks cool. And I probably won't show it with the gun on his head because I don't want to mess this toy up. Because as long as it took me to get it, I don't want it messed up. So anyways, let's look at him from behind and compare the two. So here's both Lockdowns from behind, and as you can see, they look pretty darn close. I mean, that doesn't get much closer than that. I mean, that's very cool indeed. Now, as Ben said in his review, there are parts of this new one here, this knockoff, that are made out of die-cast metal. Now, as far as I can tell, if you look at how shiny that his hood is there in the front of the car, you'll see that that looks like it's made out of die-cast. Now, I don't know which other parts are die-cast. I'll have to see that when I was transforming him. But, yeah, at least the hood is. I know that for a fact. Now, I thought maybe the front of the car there, where the headlights are, and maybe the doors were metal. But I don't know. I think it's just the hood that I can see right here. So, I say we waste no more time. And I say we transform him. What do you say? So, after a while, you will find that if you use these instructions properly, and not like I did, but and you'll also notice there's a name to this figure. It's called a Robot Mode Changeable. That's right, and it also says Deformation. So, but anyways, yeah, these instructions are awesome, but I did transform his chest wrong. As you can see, I fixed it, because when I went to transform my little Lockdown, I hadn't transformed Lockdown in a long time, so I kind of forgot how to do it. But anyways, when I went to transform the little Lockdown, that's when I realized I messed up his chest. And I have to say, transforming this big KO version first, and then going to this one, oh my gosh, you feel just how cheap this figure right here really feels. It's amazing. This one over here, I mean, look at this. That is so cool. I mean, they finally made a big Lockdown. I love it. And he looks perfect. I mean, and the metal on his the front part of his car, I think there's some more in the parts of him. I don't know which parts, but when you're transforming him, you can feel the cooler parts. You know what I mean? Like they're colder than the plastic. And aside from those windshields popping up on his back, which really doesn't even, it's not even an eyesore. It looks actually kind of cool. It looks like he's got little wings or something. But yeah, going from this one over here to the original one, you can feel just how cheap this figure really is in hand. I mean, the plastic, the transformation, everything just feels so blah. But this one over here, when you're transforming him, you're like, oh man, this thing feels like quality, and I love it. He looks amazing. So let's flop them both around and see what they look like from behind. So here they are, both from behind, and as you can see, aside from those windshields popping up on the back of his back there, seriously, there's nothing whatsoever different about this figure. It is awesome, and I absolutely love it. Now, it's not an exact copy, because if you look at, let's say, his forearms, if you look at the KO's forearms there where the screw is on his forearm, and then compare it to the original one, you'll see that the screw is actually outside of the forearm and has a different piece there connecting it. And big deal. I mean, seriously, if there's little changes like that, that doesn't really matter to me whatsoever. I mean, I'm sure there's little lines and stuff that may be a little different, but it's the way they painted it, and it's how it looks in person. I think it looks identical to Lockdown in the movie. He looks so cool. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we look at him up close. What do you say? So, here we go with a super duper close-up look, and this is the SirToys KO Lockdown, and I like that battle damage there across his chest. I know that's not supposed to be there, but I like it. But anyways, here he is up close here. Check him out. This looks awesome. Here's his face. Oh, that looks so good. Because Lockdown had one of those faces in the movie that you just like, oh, that's a cool, creepy-looking skull face or something. He looks so neat. And this figure here has light piping, so just like the original toy, he has the bright blue eyes, and that's awesome. Now, you really, I mean, I'm shining the light right on his head, so, you know, you're going to have to get pretty close to the light to see the eyes, but hey, I think that's awesome. So here's the KO lockdown head up close one more time, and now let's compare it to the original. So here's the KO, and here's the original O. And as you can see, I thought that other one had like some weird texturing to his head or whatever, but as you can see, it's on the original too. And I think that's pretty cool, man. And like I said, they've both got the light piping with the blue eyes and stuff, and that is cool. And if you compare down here, you can see like the cheap kind of plastic that's on his neck there. And then there's the Decepticon logo painted on his chest. And then over here, these don't look nearly as good as they do on the others because I think it's die-cast metal. It might be anyways. It felt like it. But anyways, yeah, there's the original. And back to the KO, and as you can see, I mean, some of the details on the face may be a little bit more softer, but hey, he's bigger and it doesn't really matter, because when you look at it up close, I mean, look at that! Look at the plastic there! It just looks so much better, and then down here, like I said, the front of the car where the headlights are, so cool. Yeah, this figure is definitely worth the money, because it is cheap, man! I mean, you can get it shipped for like $20-something. I mean, this is amazing, and I wish they would do this with a lot of the characters, because there's always that character in the movie that looks really cool, but then they make a toy that's just lackluster or too small, and you just think, why did you ruin it? Well, Lockdown was like that for me, and I really wanted a nice Lockdown toy, and they finally made one. And before I forget, here's the little logo on the hood of the original Lockdown toy. As you can see, it's just a little upside down yellow goldish triangle there. And if you look at the KO, you'll find that they went all out and painted the little Lamborghini bull there, and I don't know what they wrote there. What is that, Russian? I don't know. What is that? But anyways, the fact that there's just writing there blows my mind. That is awesome. And I mean, seriously, they didn't have to do that at all. But look at that detail, and you can see the metal flaking in the hood there because the whole hood it's metal, man. That's awesome. Very cool indeed. SirToys, my hat is off to you. Oh, and in case you were curious, here's what the other head looks like. Now, I'm not going to be putting this on because if it would have had a clear lens over the front of it there where you could see his face through it, I think I would go with that because that was a really awesome look in the movie. But since it's just a little painted green thing, nah, I like his skull-looking face better. This is awesome. So there's my very lengthy, holy cow, man, 17 and a half minutes. Jeez. Well, heck, I've been gone 2 weeks. You know I can talk a lot, and I've been saving up all these words, so I had to use them. But anyways, there's my review of the SirToys KO Lockdown. And you know what? Honestly, if you're a fan of Age of Extinction, or if you're a fan of Lockdown, because I am. I didn't really like Age of Extinction at all, to be honest. And seriously, I really like the character of Lockdown, and I love it, and I'm so happy they made a bigger one. This one right over here is obsolete. I'm sorry, little guy, but you're obsolete now. But you know what? This looks amazing. I absolutely love it. And like I said, SirToys is selling this thing, so, you know, I'll find a link or something and put it somewhere over there. And seriously, it is awesome, and it's dirt cheap, and if you want to get it, go get it, because it's well worth it. So, until next time, hopefully we won't be gone 2 weeks. Anyways, tune in for more Foo Reviews. Oh, wait a second. I just remembered something. Hold on a second. Okay, anyways, where were we? This reminds me. When I did the review for this Lockdown, yeah, felzbug had reviewed it first. And you know what he did? He actually made a review of it, and then he gave one away. But I'm always like exempt from all of his contests. He won't let me win nothing. I don't know why. Jeez. But anyways, he gave one of those away. So he gave that little guy away a long time ago to somebody. Now, I had to use my time machine to go into time when they were asleep and steal it from them, and I still haven't returned it, but as far as they know, time hasn't changed. So, yeah, that's the winner's, Lockdown. Sorry, guy, but hey, I had to do it because I really wanted it, and I'm evil. But anyways, yeah, well, I got this one to spite felzbug. Ha ha ha, felzbug, I got a big Lockdown, so neener. And you know what he did? Now he's having another contest for a Grimlock, a Robots in Disguise Grimlock. That's right. Oh, man, it looks amazing. So if you haven't entered that contest, or if you haven't seen it, go check it out, man, because he's giving it away. And the more of you that enter, the more of you that could win, well, the more chances I can come in and steal yours in the night. So, go enter the contest. I'll put a link wherever. And you enter that contest and win it so I can steal it from you. So, I hope you win so I can steal it from you. So, until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews!
Deja vu.